Ah, that might help. Hello, hello, hello. You right, J Skills? How we doing tonight? Excuse me. Good, good. You ready? Ready to not bottle it this time? Be fine. Um, not too bad at Spain, but as I've said before. Wow. Okay. Fucking hell, Discord. Hate it. I can't spell. Make sure I was still live then. You're good. Seems to be running fine, so I'm guessing I'm up and running. Getting closer to that 20. Let's go. Oh, God. Getting closer and closer. Yeah, let's see what the race brings. It could bring anything. Could bring rain. Could bring sunshine. Highly doubt it's going to rain. It's Spain. What do you expect? But welcome to season 2, round 3 of the Circuit De Catalunya in Spain for 2TL. It's Jordan back on the comms again. I will be for the severe for the future, the seeable future, until either I get a good PC or I get a bad boy of an Xbox. You never know. Hopefully, I'm not gonna lie. I hope I get a gaming PC because then it would just be nicer, and then I can play. Then I can start streaming like Euro Truck and BeamNG and start doing some GTA 5 role playing shit. But at the moment, F1 it is. Could be good. We definitely see what the race brings. It could bring anything. I'm hoping some good fun. It looks like we're going to get underway. Going into full quali, 33 laps of Spain. No sprint race today. Our next sprint race is. I've got to check that before I say. I think. I think. Don't quote me. Where is the calendar? Calendar, calendar, calendar. Calendar! Is it the same as NPC? It is, isn't it? Next sprint is Monza. Oh god, that's like several races away. Next one after this one. It's gonna be a good one. Azerbaijan, Baku, and then for all them British out there, our own Grand Prix. Come on, slide it up. I'm just testing some new things out in this stream, so if you hear me go quiet, I'm just clicking around on my computer because I've got it up next to me. Should actually probably have Discord up. Yeah, there we have a driver transfer, if I'm correct, for this race, and this, yeah. Thanks, Cam. Oh, let's get all these stupid info up, as I like to call it. Telemetry, that, get there. Oh, we don't need tyres. Yeah, we don't need tyres, go away. Probably put it on leader. Thanks, Cam. Rub it in for me, why don't you? Yeah, but new driver been moved. Husey, he was a reserve. He's now full-time driver at Alpine, taking my seat. As we have Chris in the Aston Martin out. J Skills in the Haas behind him. Oh no, in front of him, sorry. And then also first time run for Zaki 77 in the Haas. Teammates with J Skills. Hopefully J Skills can have a good result. Well, I hope all these drivers can. Last week's pole sitter, Karaz, CZ, our pole sitter last week, but the wins went away to the man, Sedgman. What a drive it was from him in the sprint, battling Cam and Frostnip. Frostnip is out there. There he is, just coming out onto track. But first lap of the session is going to go the way of J Skills. Sorry if you heard the banging on the door then. That's just someone being an idiot. Coming down the middle straight into turn 1. J Skills on the first flying lap in the Haas. Gotta admit, I do like the look of the Haas. Very, very nice looking. Thanks also, guys, for all the follows and that on the stream. Slowly growing. Looks like everyone's out on track bar 2, and that's Sedgman and Leah Racing for the Alpine. Cam's out there. Oh, not Alpine, sorry, Williams. 19 drivers, nearly a full grid. We're missing one person. I don't know where that one person is, but hopefully. But J Skills coming around to set the first benchmark of the session. This will be a fairly tidy lap. Of course, everyone on the soft tyres as it's qualified. As he comes across the line to set the benchmark of 121.422 from J Skills. And Chris in the Aston Martin goes and beats it for a 120.6, and then Zach in the other Haas goes and beats it to a 119.362. As by the looks of it, either Cam or who's the one that spun? Frostnip has had a problem, I think, on his lap. Yeah, he must have spun it. As Karaz in the Mercedes goes into first place, as I think J Skills has spun it on the exit of turn 3. That turn 3 is, if you get it wrong, it's a pain in the ass to recover from. I'm going to just quickly sort out my audio, because my god, is a car's very high. As I think I just saw another car spun round in the background. There we go, that sounds a bit better. But Cam slots himself into P2 on a 19.1. Good luck from him in the Alpine. LJW third. Paul SC slots himself into 5th in the Aston Martin, so good running from the Aston Martins at the moment. Stone Cold in 9th on a 120.9. Husey in the AlphaTauri, 121.1. A little bit wide, but I don't think he's really on a push lap at the moment. Wonder what the penalties and all that are going to be like. Looks like some drivers have gone out, did an installation lap, and then came back into the pit lane. One driver's game's crashed, which is understandable. This game is very technical, as I think all the people that are doing one run are all coming into the pits to put on another set of tyres and go back out again in a bit. But Sedgman, he's going to be the driver to watch now in the Ferrari. Double race winner last week. Sprint and the main race. Good drive from him. Very heavy rain. Sorry about that, just trying to figure something out. But Frostnip on an out lap, getting some new tyres on after his little spin. But still, Frost's teammate is is on provisional pole at the moment as Williams gets out the way of Desmond. Where's Desmond put himself? Desmond's put himself in P6. Why is he just stopped on the track? Are you okay, Desmond? Bizarre. That was very bizarre. But Sedgman on his flying lap. Frostnip's going to be starting his next flying lap. But a little bit of a lift, understeer. Coming through the middle sector now. 52.7, purple middle sector, so unless that's just the game bugging out, he might be on for provisional pole here. Anybody really moved up? J Skills currently set on his first flying lap, but he's out again. Sedgman comes up to the line, the pit straight, pops himself into P6 on a 19.6, so good lap there from last week's double winner. No one can match Karras' one lap pace. His one lap pace is insane. As Frostnip must have gotten in fact. Well, no, he's coming up to finish his lap. Is he on his whip? Oh, there's Frost. Oh. Frostnip into 4th on a 119.3. Good lap there from him. As it looks like we've got a McLaren coming down to start his second flying lap on the main straight. Oh, it was ST up. He's had a spin at turn on the exit of turn 2 by the looks of it and retired. LJW backs out of his lap. Clearly not improving. Lear Racing gone into his lap. Leo Racing doesn't seem to be on a push lap. Looks like not really many people are on a push lap. LJW not on one. The Hash Driver also not on one. A few people having a couple of issues. Stone Cold coming through the middle sector now. Good run through turn. I don't know the numbers. Oh god, I should have done my research. Someone tell me I should have done my research. I should have, shouldn't I? Going through the long right-hander. Then another right-hander into the chicane. Very hard to get right, and I sometimes touch that yellow sausage curb, and that fucking spins me like a fucking god knows what. But Stone Cold moves this up into P11 from a 20.9, so he's moved himself up a position or two on a 20.330. Looks like P4 to P10 are all in the pits, P1 and 2 both in the pit. LGW out again, he's got himself an invalidated lap. Hughesy's left the session, so I guess we technical issues for him. Von Zandel in the Red Bull. He's got a substitute for this one, which is this guy of Karat, who is a reserve driver, just struggling to get off the grass, unfortunately. He does a spin for J Skills, but J Skills has spun it somewhere, I have a feeling. Mediums hards, I reckon, for the race. It could be done as a top 10. Possibly we'll go back out. Excuse me. Stone Cold coming into the pit lane. J Skills, what you doing, man? He's also boxing. So it looks like a few drivers getting prepared for the final laps. Oh, as Von Zandel bottles it on the exit. Oh, Von Zandel just hit the wall. Has he tried to go in the pits and just understeered wide? Possibly, no front wing, that's what happens. ERL Fratty and the Alfa Romeo. Didn't really touch much on him last week, I don't think. Two tenths up middle sector. Cam's retired. Oh yeah, it's full quali, innit? I completely forgot about this. My head's gone somewhere else. So at the moment, Von Zandel won't be participating in the next session. Neither will STL. Neither will Karat and Chris in the AlphaTauri. J Skills, he's on the cusps. He should be fine though, but he's going to go out again for just another lap as ERL Fratty 119.9 as I think he possibly might be going on to his final lap of the session. Completely forgot about it. It was a full quali. Please someone tell me in chat if I'm stupid or stupid. Definitely am stupid. I am, aren't I? I'm actually stupid. Just better watch these final few groups. I hope SCRN Hawk gets in. If he's not, he's out. Q1, unfortunately. Yeah, I'm done, man. I can. I didn't realise it was full quali. Oh my god, it's been one of those days, isn't it? One of those long days that you can't be asked. Stone Cold going out onto his outlet. You look at that on his lap. Sorry about that. Just checking something. Oh, crap spins it on the exit of turn 3. That is a devil of a corner. Chris in the Aston Martin thinks he's safe. 34 seconds left in the session. LGW definitely safe in P3. Sedgman, I don't think you need to go out for another lap, mate, but it's just better just to be safe. Checkered flag falls. As Stone Cold comes to complete his lap. Slight improvement to 11th. Good, but it's only Q1. Sedgman box which is respectable. That's Q1. Sorry, guys, I've got a problem at the moment. But people knocked out in Q1 are Von Zandel, Chris in the AlphaTauri, the McLaren driver Versti up, and SRN Hawk out in Q1. See what Q2 can bring us. As Q2 gets underway, here in the Circuit de Catalunya. I do love this circuit, and I do like the new hairpin they reloaded it at turn. Oh god, I want to say 9, 10. I think 15 corners. Down, first one out onto track. In the Alpine. As we hit Cam onto his final lap. See what benchmark he can put in the Alpine. These cars do look phenomenal as they come down the pit straight. Of course, this is where they have testing at the start of the year. Nice run through turn 2. Through turn 3. Long turn 3. You get that wrong, or just slide wide a little bit, you're in trouble. Down in through turn 4 and 5. Now coming down into turn 6 and 7. If you're on the exit of turn 7, you don't really want to touch that yellow sausage curve because that could spin you towards the wall and you don't want to do that. Cam takes it very nicely indeed. Now coming down into turn 9. Through long turn 9 and 10. Through turn 11. Into 12. And into turn 13, 14 and 15 here at Circuit Catalunya. What lap time is this going to be? Just realised I have no telemetry. 1:19.311. That is a very, very good lap from Cam. Nearly every driver is out on track right now. Because the next car going to be setting a lap. Oh, nearly dropped my controller as Iara Fraggi on 1:19.8. Track Evolution hit. Zaki in the Haas with a 1:19.217. So just 98 thousandths quicker than Cam. So decent lap. Kraz on his lap. Looking like a very quick one here. As someone's off in the gravel trap, looks like a Aston Martin. As Kraz on a 1:17.9. What a lap from him. That is going to be unbeaten as Stone Cold on a 120.2, Jay Skills on a 120.1. And it was Chris as he recovers from the gravel trap. Chris, if you're watching, mate, it says you've got your brake on. That's weird. Oh well. This game's weird in itself. Oh, mistake there from thing as Desmond goes past him. But who else has set a lap? Frost nipping on 119.1, so it's a Mercedes lockout again. Then a Haas in third, then Cam in the Alpine in fourth, LJW in the McLaren 119.7 as Sedgman slots himself into fifth place on a 119.4. Good lap there from the Ferrari driver. Desmond starts his lap. Paul as well, nearly forgot about him in the Aston Martin, purple middle sector, but I highly doubt is the true. And he's just got an invalidated lap for running slightly wide on the exit of turn 9. Unfortunate because could have been a good lap as he slows down to let Desmond through. Desmond not invalidated. They all get purple middle sectors, but I don't think it is actually true. As we come through turn 13, 14, into 15. Onto the pit straight. Opens DRS wide open. Slots himself into 6th place. Good lap there from him. Leo Racing didn't clock onto that. Slots himself into 2nd place in the other Williams of a 119.0. I'm slow today, aren't I? Zaki comes across the line. Start his 2nd flying lap in Q2 with 7 minutes to go. Goes down into turn 1, then turn 2, and then through the long turn 3. Now into turn 4. Lovely line through there. Sorry guys, someone's being a bit annoying me, keep kicking my door because I made a joke and then taking it the wrong way, and I just keep whacking on my door, which is annoying because you guys got to put up with it. Stone Cold and Sedgman, possibly teamwork there, slipstream from Sedgman to get a good kill that in. Just to start his lap. Yeah, Fraggy comes into the pit lane. J Skill comes out to try and get himself out of the bottom 4 or bottom 5. I don't know how they do it. I think it's a top 10 shootout. It will be, hopefully. LJW on an 18.6. I didn't see him put that lap in. Good luck there from the McLaren driver. Cam out again, making sure he's going to be safe. Good middle sector, 52.244. Cam comes across the line, 118.687, so that's definitely safe. So I think the drop zone is for an 18.4. 4,000's cover between Sedgman and Stone Cold. And Stone Cold possibly going to start his lap. Lets the McLaren go through. Oh, maybe not. LJW takes the escape road as Sedgman comes onto his lap. Final flying lap of the session. Let's see what he can do. Through turn 3. Looks all nice and clean so far. 3 tenths up in that first sector, 22.3. So what you can need a 14 and 119.1, hopefully. He's on the card again. Frostnip, I think, is coming across the line. Or has just spun it. Yeah, looks like Frostnip's just spun it. How long is it left in the session? I can't really see because of yellow flags, which is lovely. Sedgman comes through final couple of corners into 13, 14 and 15. .118.7 slots himself into P4, 6 tenths up. Lovely, lovely stuff. If someone raised in wants to tell me what the weather's like for the race, that would help me dearly. What the weather's like. I'm guessing it's going to be dry because it's Spain. That could be me though. Thank you. Great. I wanted a wet race. It would have spiced it up. LJW, Cam, and Leah Racing, they all retire. Because they're pretty safe now. I bet most of you guys are happy it's dry. Yeah, it's true, Cam. It does say it. What it does is a different story. It will though, it will do something different, I know it will. It's the game, it probably will be dry though, to be fair. Let's be honest, it will be dry. Chris in the Aston Martin. That's neutral, my friend. So the people out of Q2 is Husey, Paul, J Skills and Chris, unless Desmond is counted, but I highly doubt he will be, because it's a top 10 shootout for a reason. We need top 10s. Frostnip did improve to 118.591. So, 6 tenths between him and his teammate. Yep, Husey, Paul, J Skills, Chris. The 4 people that are out. Chris couldn't get a lap together in that second part of the qualifying. On to Q3 now, where who will be rooting for that pole position? I want to see a good fight today. 6 tenths cover the top 10. Stone Cold got through, so we got both Ferraris, both Williamses, 1 Alfa Romeo, 1 Alpine, 1 Haas, 1 McLaren, and a Mercedes lockout. Shame we can't see it like this. Shame we can't see the Mercedes 1 and 2 in real life, am I right? Oh, we want that back, don't we? Yep, Stone Cold, you did sneak yourself in there in the Ferrari. But it should be there. Should be in the top 10. Cars that shouldn't be in there are the Williamses, but it's equal car performance, so that won't happen. Oh, excuse me, stretching away. Here we go. Final part of qualifying as Carrick is the first one out in the house. Gotta get them tyres warmed up because they're fucking freezing when they come out, aren't they? Got OJW out, Frostnip's just come out, Karras is out, Sedgman is out, Fratty is also out. So everyone gonna be coming out for the first part of Q3. Shame there isn't red flags in this game because it would be quite weird to suddenly see a red flag in multiplayer. That'd be something they could add. They won't though. Why is everyone... Okay, can someone tell me please, I beg, at any point in time, why people are running this fish helmet? Because he's not the only one. Frostnip is wearing it as well. See who else is wearing it. That's 2 drivers that are wearing it. As Carrick goes onto his flying lap. Excuse me. I tried to cover my mic. Newbie life. Oh, honestly, guys, I'm so sorry. I feel so down right now. Not me. It's not me to be like this. Oh my god, it might help if I have info up as well. Carrick goes through the first sector into sector 2. Everyone's out on track. Both Williamses on their out laps, coming towards the end of the thing. Got a lot of track space here, so everyone could get a decent set amount of laps in. As Carrot comes up to plot his second sector split time, 28.52.2. One driver I do want to look at is Carras in Mercedes. .51.6 middle sector, so good 4 or 5 tenths quicker as Zaki puts an 18.4 in. OJW 119.2. .117.7 for Carras. What a lap there from the Mercedes driver. Cam, see how you're doing through sector 2. Frostnip puts himself second. 3 tenths quicker. Than thing as Cam comes up to finish his lap stone cold. 119.7. Cam 18.9. The 3,000 separate top second place from third place. Sedgman on a 50.5. He made a mistake. Probably missed a gear or something. Sedgman is going to be the one to watch out for. He gets past Cam in the Alpine. Cleanly through there. Don't touch that curve. Well, you can run that curve, but it might end up in a disaster at some point. Good 30 laps to watch. See if Carras can convert it into his first win. Sedgman through the middle sector, through the last sector. Desmond in 6th, 19.2. Didn't see that. Leah rating also 18.7. Good race set, good flaps from the Williams boys. Come on, Desmond, you can get yourself into P5. Make it a all Williams lockout. Sedgman slots himself into P5 on an 18.8. Good lap there from the Ferrari driver. It's all a bit mad in my house right now. I do apologise if you hear anything, but I've turned noise suspension on, so you shouldn't really hear anything. But probably hear something. I just can't get over that gap between Frostnip and Zach, the Mercedes and the Haas. 18.461, 18.464. Already nearly been streaming for an hour. Oh my god, why does these turn into 2 hours, man? Desmond, you on the lap? Or is he? Oh, he's got invalid. I'm guessing LJW is going to be the next driver to watch. Everyone's getting prepared for their final laps. Transfer new, nice. Excuse me, pardon me. I'm going to let LJW take us through a lap here. So I'm going to mute myself and you guys can enjoy the sounds of thrills of F1 2022 LJW's lap here at Circuit De Barcelona. Well, maybe I won't let you guys see a lap from LJW. Oh god, that was commentator's curse, wasn't it? Well, Fratty's on an out lap. So, I guess I'll let him take you for a lap after his out lap. He's in the upper there. I do like the look of it. I haven't really driven it, to be honest. As Chris rejoins the session, I guess he had a few teething problems then. And here we go. Let's hope he doesn't spin it, but enjoy this lap. Put you on board. Well, at least this one was show us the last one. Oh, OJW, what have you done? Good luck though from Frame. And yeah, Lazy Legend, that was a bit of a short tour. Turn 1, turn 2, done. Oh, gotta always have a laugh. But Fratty puts himself into P7 on a 19.070. If someone can let me know how long's left in... Oh, actually, don't worry, forget that. Probably got a minute left. People aren't on track. Stone Cold on an out lap. Karras, is he going to go improve? Zaki, this is going to be one person to watch. See how quick he can set a lap. But yeah, that was a bit of a short tour, but it is what it is. Traction, not really good in this game with the car. I thought, yeah, we might as well let someone take us around, and he did take us around, but he didn't take us around fully, which is predictable. As Karras has backed off from his lap. Invalidated. Lear Racing and an issue on the exit turn 3. I wonder if we're going to have so many spins at turn 3. Sedgman improving by a tenth in the middle sector, coming up to the line. 118.8, slots himself into P5, only improving by 11 thousandths of a second. This is the most perfect time as Cam, next car to cross the line. Through turn 5, invalidated lap, so he's possibly just about to get one more lap in if he can cross the line. That Cam, you couldn't have predicted that any closer. Wow. Kraz, 2 tenths up middle sector, so we could get a 17.5, maybe a 17.4. Comes out the final corner, DRS wide open, coming down the pit straight. 17.403. Kraz is on pole. Frostnip is second, so at the moment Mercedes 1-2. Zaki, third. Lear Racing, he's not going to be improving as he bottled... Well, he didn't bottle it. He had a whoopsie through turn 3. Nearly had another whoopsie. Sedgman is the next driver to look out for. 3 tenths up first sector. 1 tenth up middle sector. Coming through. Turn number 12. No, 11 into 12. I will get these corners right by the end. Into 13 and 14. Don't turn in too early, mate. Get on the power. Oh, he's abandoned his lap. Cam He's going to be the final driver to set us a lap as we come into the final chicane. Nice apex, good apex. Coming through the final corner now. It's not going to be pole. How close is he going to be? P2 from Cam. 8/10 improvement. And that wraps up quali. So we got Kraz on pole from Cam in second. Wonderful flying lap from the Alpine. Slowly finding your rhythm, Cam, eh? Then you got Frostnip in third. Zaki fourth. Leo Racing fifth. Sedgman in sixth. ERL Fritty in seventh. Desmond in eighth. Ninth is LJW after his spin and retirement. Commentators curse, I'm guessing. Stone Cold in 10th to round out the top 10. Unfortunately, I can't round out the other positions. But we'll see. I'll go into race director and have a look and see what people's tyres will be starting on. But it's a dry race. This could be a very entertaining race. Can't believe that qualifying between that lap from Cam, 3 thousandths between Frostnip and Zaki in the Haas. This is going to be a good race to watch. Am I going to get stuck in the audacious race director screen? I hope not. But there's your grid. Kaz, Cam, Frostnip, Zaki, Leo Racing, Sedgman, Fratty, Desmond, LJW, Stone Cold, Husey in 11th, Paul SC in 12th, J Skills in 13th, Chris in the Aston Martin in 14th, 15th is Von Zandel, Carrot, I can't fucking English. I'm butchering these names. I know I am, alright? I get it. Chris in the AlphaTauri. I know his name's Chris because he was originally my teammate for this season. ST up in the other McLaren in 18th. So 9 places separate the McLaren drivers. Red Bulls 15th and 16th. And rounding out the top 19 is SRN Hawk, who had technical difficulties. Looks like ST up is starting on the hards. Don't think anyone else has changed their tyres yet, but they could be doing it last minute to confuse me. But I'll get all the tyres and that all set up. Well, I'll get it all up on my screen before the race starts. But we'll be starting in a few minutes, so I'll be back for the start of the race. here we go, just several seconds away from the start of round 3 here at the Circuit De Barcelona Catalunya, Spain, for Division 2 in 2TL to the limits racing. Imola was a thriller, both the sprint and the main race. But is Spain going to deliver an absolute thrilling race with no safety car? Here we go then. Everyone's going to be readying up for the start of Season 2, Round 2. Circuit de Catalunya, Spain. Who's going to be victorious? Is Carraz going to redeem what he should have got at Imola? Or is someone like Sejman, Cam, Frostnip, anyone going to come through, excuse me, and win? Fuck me. And win this race? We're only going to find under these 35 laps of racing 4-5 red lights, and it's lights out, and away we go here for Spain as Carraz looks like he's got off to a bit of a poor start. Cam leads into, well, coming down into turn 1. Cam inside line gets first as Carraz and Frostnip drop down to 3rd and 4th. Well, Frostnip hasn't moved. He's starting on the hard tyres as Karak goes into 2nd place. Other movements, we've got Leah racing into 5th, Fratty in 6th, Sejman into 7th, LJW into 8th, Desmond in 9th on the mediums. As a Red Bull dives up the inside, and a bit of contact there, Von Zandel gets spun round by Desmond, but he did come from a far way back. ST up, just getting out the way, I'm guessing. SRO and Hawk in last place, but we've got a few drivers on the mediums and, well, we've got a few drivers on the hards and medium tyres. But Cam leads away by 0.6 of a second to Zaki. Carraz is in 3rd, Frostnip 4th, so Mercedes 3 and 4. Both starting on the hards, so they're both going long into this race. Cam got a healthy lead of around 0.8 of a second. As you can see, lap 14 to 19 for the medium runners. Doesn't say the hard runners though, surprisingly. As it looks like Chris Von Zandel pits, I'm guessing for a new front wing and to go to the end on hards. But it looks like SRN Hawk is having a few problems in the Alpine. Possibly with his own setup. And that. But go back to lead. 1 second gap between Cam and Corky. Carrick. Zaki. Fucking hell. I am so sorry, Zach, if you're watching this. Frostnip drops to 5th. As there is now a train starting to form up for 4th place, with Leo Racing leading this group of cars. Frostnip looks to the inside. DRS, of course, not enabled till lap 3. There you go again. Tyres, soft runners to lap 7, 9. Then mediums to 26. Between lap 20 and 26. As we have Frostnip. LJW loses a few places. He spins on the exit turn 14, I think that is. As he just waits for everyone to go before flying out onto the grid. DRS enabled now. So, we're going to start seeing some overtakes. Husey up into 8th place. Who is the biggest gainer so far, position-wise? Biggest gainer is Chris in the AlphaTauri, doing well into 11th place on the hard tyres. Go on, keep it there, my friend. Keep it there. Paul in 12th in the Aston Martin. Sejman pits. What's happened to Sejman? Oh no, last week's race winner. Better be hoping for a safety car now. Cam still leading by 0.8 of a second. Going well for him in the Alpine as the top 3 has now broken away from Leah Racing. 3.7 behind. Kind of like the main race last week. Top 3 breakaway. Frostnip 3/10 behind. I think Frostnip is using his wheel, which wouldn't surprise me actually, but I can't really judge by the driving, but seems to be good. ERL Fretty. Azaki is spun from 2nd place. Oh no. So now it's just a 2-way fight for 1st place. Azaki falls down to 14th place as LJW comes up to overtake him after recovering from the spin. Kaz has now got a little bit of clean air to chase down Cam for the lead. Frostnip's moved himself up into 3rd place on Leah Racing, so Mercedes are into the top 3 from where they originally started. Leah Racing up 1, Fratty up 2, Desmond up 2, Husey up 4, J Skills up 5, 7 places for Chris in the AlphaTauri. Looks like a good drive from him so far. Stone Cold into 9th. Five seconds now the gap. Start putting your foot down, boys. Let's get some battling going, but that's a nice train of cars. AlphaTauri look like they're on for some good points, as there's a good battle between Paul and Chris. Oh, and Vonza and Carrot in the Red Bull decides to try and come and point himself, join in this fight as he gets past Paul FC. ST up and LJW, both on the hards. Cam! Oh no! Cam spun on the exit of turn 2 and barricading himself into the wall. Or he's just gone straight. Cam! What's happened there? Oh, the guy was looking so good for the win. Oh no, and now Karaz has got a lovely, lovely gap to Frostnip in 2nd of 5 seconds. Cam, what happened? Oh, as I thought, just had another spinner. Oh no. Oh no, Cam, that's a shame. Oh, that sucks. That honestly sucks. TV turning off. Oh, that's a bummer. Oh well. We soldier on. That was such a weird climax. Well, not climax. That's a weird way. But as LJW goes for a spin. Yuzi now up into P4 as Desmond spins on the exit of turn 2. Mia Racing gets by, J Skills gets by. J Skills and Husey looking like good drivers at the moment. Husey, of course, had some problems last week when he was racing. His AI was just stopped on the track for me. But up 7 places already. Could be on for a podium here. If he can catch Frostnip and ERL Fretty up ahead, could be on for a really good podium here. Good debut for the team. As Cam leaves the session, understandably why. As Chris in the AlphaTauri moves up into P9. Yuzi, Stone Cold is into 5th. J Skills into 6th, doing well. Leah Racing on the back, and Desmond there to pick up anything that goes wrong. And then you got the AlphaTauri and the Aston Martin and Paul FC. They're still going at it. I think Karat may have spun. In the Red Bull, Zaki, Sedgman. Sedgman's got a... I know Sedgman's a really quick boy. Come on, Sedgman. But Paul FC just spun. Spun in the exit of turn 1. And is that a full safety car? Or is that a VSC? It looks like... It looks like a full safety car. It is. We got a full safety car now. At Circuit De Catalunya. Yeah. Give me a second, guys. Perfect timing for being under the safety car. Right, sorry about that. So we just had the safety car period. Zaki gets a penalty. I think ST Up has just got a penalty for speeding in the pit lane as well. So sorry about that, guys. I had to sort something out. But the order stands as Karaz, Frostnip, Pretty, Husey, Stone Cold, in the Ferrari, J Skills, Kia. Leo Racing's just spun. Oh no. And also LJW's just retired. Von Zandel is in 11th. Is that another safety car? Have we got a glitch where every incident we're having a safety car? It seems like it. As we have Frostnip boxing for mediums. Why are you doing these? Fratty boxing for hards. J Skills boxing for mediums. Hard, sorry. Stone Cold on mediums. Has to do a double stack. Zaki onto the hards. Von Sandel onto the hards. Leo Racing onto the hards. Penalties for Zaki, multiple warnings. I think his one was for SC up. 5-second time penalty for speeding in the pit lane. But Husey is an AlphaTauri 2 and 3 right now. Come on, lads. Still rooting for you. Graz is still first. On the hards. Wonder how much longer he's going to be going on those. Frostnip on new mediums. Can someone tell me if the mediums are going to last 20 laps for me, please? I don't think they will. The mediums won't last. They'll do at best 18. If Frostnip is good at conserving his tyres, then maybe. Cam, I'm sorry to hear about your retirement, mate. It's a shame, as the Red Bull drivers both switched places. Don't know why. And we got the beautiful Aston Martin safety car. Shame an Aston Martin first. Oh, I'll just rip them off one now. But as I've said, guys, I'm sorry about leaving you, but I guess we got another safety car period to focus on now. The order goes as Karas, Husey, Chris in the AlphaTauri, Sedgman in the Ferrari, Williams of Desmond, I don't know, Desmond, I call him Desmond, it sounds better. Frostnip, 6th after pitting. Rita, 7th pitted. J Skills pitted. Stone Cold pitted. Zaki pitted. Sorry about that, I had to grab something quickly again. Why is everyone interrupting me when I'm streaming? But safety car in this lap. Quick safety car period here then at the Circuit De Barcelona Catalunya. As Karaz controls the pace of in this beautiful Mercedes. It's been shown the top step before. That was by me last season. Japan, sprint and the main race. Sorry about that, guys. Needs to slow up the field a bit more. He's going to catch the safety car either way. But lap 40, well, coming on to lap 15 now of 33 here at Circuit De Catalunya in Spain. As we go on to the restart, Chris in the AlphaTauri, 14 places up, and he's got the driver of Sedgman all over his gearbox coming down into turn 1. One driver to be looking out for is going to be Frostnip on those medium tyres. See how long he can get in this race. As Chris and Sedgman go side by side around turn 3. Chris goes a little bit wide. That's going to open the door for Desmond to poke his nose up the inside. Chris down 2 places, I think. Maybe 3 if Frostnip can get his nose alongside. Husey escapes with the race leader of Kaz. Frostnip just staying behind, picking his places to go for him. Lovely switch back there from Frostnip into P5. Here, yellow flags as Carrot spins. Carrot. Oh, I'm going to butcher these names so badly. Sedgman up into 3rd place now. Good recovery drive from him as he had to pit on the end of lap 2. I think it was he pitted. Great drive from him so far. Chris down into 7th now as J Skills get past him. Freach and Zaki go side by side. Stone Cold just hanging back in 10th place. But the driver we're going to have to look out for on the faster tyres here is going to be Frostnip. Driving the Mercedes on the medium tyres. J Skills, Chris and Frat go side by side through turn 3, giving each other a lot of space. Oh, Chris driving to the outside and he's gone wide. Oh no! He spun on the exit of turn 4. It was going so well for him and he's just... Oh no. Don't reset the track, mate. Stick in reverse, get out that gravel trap, go and repair your front wings, some mediums on, you can probably make it. Husey 2.5 seconds behind Kaz. I've got to pick a driver of the day at the end of this. This can be good. Sedgman into 3rd place. These safety car periods I think has helped him massively. Don't know if he'll be going on to the end. Going to the end of the race on these tyres. I don't actually know. Kaz that's fastest up on hards. Of a 21.3. DRS enabled. Sedgman going round into turn 1. He's got a lovely fight of Frostnip and Desmond going side by side into turn 1. Give each other enough space. Lovely move there though from Frostnip, moving up the paces he is. He's definitely a driver to look out for. But this Spanish race seemed to be impressing. As Chris in the AlphaTauri. Well, Chris, the only Chris left in this race. Box for a new front wing and a set of medium tyres. QZ 4.3 behind. And hard tyres. Crowds in the lead. Hopefully he can keep it that way unless some problems. Frostnip closes on Sedgman. But these two are going to have a good battle because they were having an amazing battle in Imola just 1 week ago. Just about a week ago. Karas sets another fastest lap of 121.1. DRS wide open for Frostnip. Stuck into the slipstream, mate. Come on. As J Skills has spun it on the exit of the final corner. Oh no, but I just want to stay on for Frostnip to see if he can get any closer to the lead, to 2nd and 3rd. As it's now glitched and saying that Carrot is leading the race. But that ain't right. So it is Kaz leading. So I'm going to completely ignore that leaderboard on the left, it is currently bugged, as now there is a three-way fight for third place, effectively. As Chris in the AlphaTauri has now spun it on the exit of one of the corners. 4.9 is the gap. But Sedgman defending it really well. 6.6 now. The gap is. Sedgman and Frostnip side by side into the final gain. No way you two are going to fit through there. A little bit of contact as that broke the front wing on Frostnip's car. Adjusting, as his actual name is called. But Hughesy with a 5-second time penalty for speeding in the pit lane. It was going so well for him. As he drops down the order, pitting from the hard tyres. So Frostnip promoted to third, Sedgman promoted to second place. As the leaderboard has now sorted itself out and stopped shitting itself. Oh, I say that. But currently, it is Sedgman and Frostnip battling away for second place. He's going to try and do the duck. It didn't work this time as it did on Desmond. Desmond's kind of sitting back and watching this fight go. Could Desmond get a podium here? He nearly loses it on the exit of the chicane. Zaki behind, just trying to catch up. Come on. Get a good battle. And Stone Cold is going with Zaki. And so this is going to be a lovely battle for P2, effectively. Now, as it's 9 o'clock British Standard Time, where I'm streaming it right now. Currently 9 o'clock. Still got 13 laps to go, and I'm actually gonna think Frostnip might take this as Carraz pits from the lead of the Grand Prix. Dropping down the order now. Box for the medium tyres. Hughesy, 5-second time penalty for corner cutting, gained 1 place, so a 10-second time penalty now currently for Hughesy, but I don't know why he's got that. When, Carraz and ST up are going side by side through turn 2. Lovely move there. Von Zandel up ahead. J Skills P9, Leo Racing P8 after his spin on the safety car restart. Ferrati on P7, Stone Cold, and then this fight for second as Frostnip goes. Well, no, this is for the lead actually. I've just realised. As Frostnip goes to the outside, the turn 10, he's going to try and get the switchback on the exit. Sedgman's going to defend that really well. This is round 2, so it's going to be a good championship, I feel like, with these two battling away. As we go through turn 12 into 13 and 14. See, Frostnip's going to get the RS hit. We'll try and make a move down into turn 1. We're going to look back from the Ferrari driver. I love how they've added the effect of the heat from the turbo and that. 3-second time hope for J Skills for multiple warnings. Here, as Frostnip goes round the outside and moves himself up into P1 as the safety car is called out for a 3rd time this race. Is this going to mean the leader's going to hit for new tyres? And is this going to work into Carraz's hands? There's already a safety car queue forming behind Frostnip. Frostnip from Sedgman as Hughesy gets another time penalty. Let's have a look at these time penalties then that people keep getting. Penalties is there. 13 seconds for Hughesy, 8 seconds for the Carrot and Frostnip. I would have pitted, you know. I would have pitted. If I was leading, I was on mediums that I pitted on the first safety car, I would have pitted, mate. But his thing, Zaki now into second place. Rosnick chases down the safety car. 3 seconds for Zaki, 3 seconds for Desmond. Stone Cold in fourth. Pretty in fifth. Leah Racing sixth. Kaz is moving himself up in seventh currently. Oh, Desmond. Ah, there's the house. I didn't even see the house. But, as it stands, we have a Mercedes in the lead from a Haas. Then a Williams. Then you got Ferrari and Stone Cold. Pretty Leah Racing. Kaz, he's going to be the one to watch on fresh mediums. Husey in 8th, Sedgman in 9th, J Skills in 10th, Von Zandel in 11th, and Karat catching up to the back of the field. Thank you for the follow, Chris. Appreciate it, mate. But, Chris, what did happen to you? How did you get disqualified, if you're watching? Well, please explain. I'm confused. But, Frostnip is leading this group of cars as we come through the final chicane. But I guess you can only go by what you only get. Won the safety car on lap 23 out of 33. One more I need to do. I'll hit the 20. Let's go. Guys, if you're watching this, I will be streaming Fortnite. ACC, I'll probably be filming soon. I'll probably do an hour of that in a bit after this race. ACC, then I'll do probably some Fortnite. I'll do, once I get gaming PC, I'll start doing like cool intros and stuff like that. I'll be growing, I'll start growing, alright, don't worry, don't worry. Oh, I did see actually, Chris, you saying that. I did see in quali, as safety cars in this lap, I did see, oh, yeah, under safety car, oh, not under safety car, in quali, you were shown on full throttle, but then your brake was like 20% push. That was weird. Maybe, try and see if you can just tweak it a little bit and, something. As Frostnip brings the field up to the final corner. He goes now on the exit of the final corner. 5 seconds time behind you for Jay's kills. Collision with Sedgman. Very clearly kick up the back. As we're on this safety car restart. Looks like Zaki has pushed into, well, stayed with Frostnip on that safety car restart, as we are going to go to the gap. 4 tenths separate the top two. Then we have Desmond watching on in third. Then carries up into 5th place here, so he can still win this race. As Leah Racing gets past Husey. Or Husey's trying to go around the outside of him. Very close. Sedgman, as I think there was a little bit of contact there between Lear Racing and Husey. Bonzandale in 10th and 9th. J Skills in 10th. No front wing, so he's clearly, as I've said, hit Sedgman and got front wing damage. He is on the soft tyres, so I wonder if he's going to box for another set of soft tyres. Try and go take fastest lap as Stone Cold goes up the inside into turn 9. He has no front wing, so I can't really comment much on that. It's just a simple, you might as well go. And then you got the Red Bull driver of Carrot, as Frostnip still leads this race. Takes a very early defensive line going down the main straight. And surprisingly, Zaki isn't diving into his slipstream. I would have dived into the slipstream or even just stayed on the racing line if I was in Frostnip's shoes and just think as Karaz gets past Desmond into turn 1. So Karaz looking like the quicker driver right now out there on the mediums. But yeah, Chris, it's a shame for you with your brake pedal. But I see what it is. It's purple first sector for Karaz as Frostnip is leading by just over 5 tenths. 1.4 is the gap back to his teammate. As Zaki's on 12 lap hold hard. Frostnip on 12 as well. Karaz is on 5, so he's looking like the quicker driver. Von Sardell is on the softs. I didn't pick up on that first time round. What wheel have you got, Chris? And yeah, I get that pain, mate. I've got the same problem with mine at the moment. It works on everything else perfectly, but this is getting a tasty battle here for the lead. But yeah, I get you. What wheel have you got? Because I've got a Logitech G29 and it doesn't work on this game for some reason on my old Gen Xbox, which is baffling. But besides that, I'm loving commentating this because it's just a great view as DRS is now enabled as Karaz sets 20.8. As we come down into turn 1, 2 seconds is the gap back to Desmond. Desmond's there. He's got a 3-second time delay. So either way, we could get a Mercedes 1-2 here. Frostnip definitely holding up, soaking up the pressure really, really well, which is good for him as it's the first season in this league. It's great to see him racing. I raced him back in on F1 2021 in one of the other leagues we were in, and we and him are battling for the lead pretty much. As we have just about 6 laps to go. As we come on to the climax of lap 26 out of 33. Chris, you have the same wheel as me. That's brilliant. I don't use my brake pedal though, Chris, for my brake. I use it as I use my brake as my clutch. I don't know if you do the same or if you turn up your sensitivity. But Chase Kills, unfortunately, he's had another shocker of a race, but it's just the way front wings fly. As Karaz, as Frostnip extended his gap now, as they both get DRS down the main straight, coming down into turn 1. Karaz followed Zaki, and Karaz are going to go side by side into turn 1. Lovely move into turn 1. So now it's a Mercedes 1-2, but is Frostnip going to know that he's the faster driver out of the two and going to let him through? Or is Frostnip going to fight for his first win in the league? Probably not. He knows he's the faster driver, and there it goes. Karaz goes into first place. But yeah, I see your struggle, Chris. Try it on any racing games you got, and if it's the same problem, then yeah, it might have to be new pedals, mate. But that's all the advice I can give you, to be completely honest with you. But we get back towards the race. 1 second gap already for Karaz. He is really showing he is the quicker driver out there right now for this Circuit De Barcelona. It's 5 tenths quick up on his middle sector, so you can get a 119. As Zaki and Frostnip get a little bit of contact coming through. Maybe Frostnip's tyres have just started to hit the cliff where they start to fall off. But Frostnip just needs to stay within 3 seconds of Zaki to get second place. 119.5 from Karaz in the lead. Yeah, 15 lap old tyres. 9 for Husey, 8 for Sedgman. Surprised Sedgman hasn't come up through the field as much as Frostnip tries to fight back for that second place through turn 1 and 2. as the glitch has come back again, but it is, I know it is third, but I'm trying to find, as I think, who's spun. No one's spun. This is what I was trying to find. I genuinely don't know who to give this driver of the day to. If you are watching this stream and not racing, put your suggestions in the thing of who I should pick as driver of the day. I'll take them into consideration. At the moment, I don't know who I want to pick as it, because it's just been, it's tough. Really is tough. Maybe it should be you, Chris. For the best brake failure of all time, Chris. But as that battle starts to ease out now. Four laps left. Kraz got a good gap to first place right now. Zaki in the house in second place. He's trying to get a 3-second lead over Frostnip. Frostnip is keeping there. Doing well on these medium tyres. I bet you will, Chris. It's unlucky though. It honestly is unlucky, unfortunately, with the brake failure, but man, you were looking good. You were looking good for this race. I know all the bad luck you've had in all previous races, but this was definitely looking like one of the ones where you could crawl back. Cam's definitely unfortunate with his screen turning off. I know the struggles of that. And J Skills unlucky with his front wheel loss. Front wing loss, sorry. I can't English. But Ferrati has got a good train of cars behind him now. Leah Racing in 6th place. With Sedgman in 7th. Desmond in 8th. Husey in 9th. I'm thinking I want to give it again to Sedgman, but because he come from pitting lap 2 to then be up into 6th place. It's a decent drive, but Karaz has been outstanding this whole race. This race, he's been outstanding. Qualifying, he got pole. So I'm really stuck on who I should give it to, but I think it might be Karaz because of how good he is looking in that Mercedes driver. He seems quite quick for Division 2, I'm not going to lie. But his time trial times could be... He could be different. His time trial times could be saying something different to what his pace is showing in this. He usually gets another 3-second time penalty for exceeding track limits. As Sedgman gets past both of them. And Leo Racing did. So now we're going to get onto Leo Racing pushing for that 4th place now. That's it. It's a 3.1 second gap. Oh, Leo Racing loses on the curb as he takes too much curb through turn 11 into 12. Oh, sorry, I had to take a drink. But really, really hard to choose a. I've got to be clear, it's really, really hard to choose a. As J Skills recovers from another spin. Really stuck on choices of who I should give this to. Von Zandel, he's done well. He's not really up behind a lot of people, but he's had a quiet one. Stone Cold, staying 10. Yeah, I'm thinking the same. Chris Kaz for driver of the day. He was fastest in all three qualifying sessions, and he's led this race pretty much most of the time. I don't know what is up with this game, but this game is messed up. But I definitely think driver of the day has to be Kraz. I'm going to put that into Discord. But definitely, come on, I wish I just had one more person watching right now. Like, just press that follow button. Nearly at that 20. But 100%, I think Kraz has just dominated this weekend. He looked quick in Imola. He looked quick in this one. Fortunately, Imola, he had a bit of a problem. His his internet decided to shit itself. But driver of the day for Div 1's just come through. That goes to Master Raven. What a driver, well-deserved win. There it is. But how convenient as well, actually. Round 3, 3 safety cars. Round 2, 2 safety cars. What? Round 4, we're going to have 4. Round 5, 5. Like, God almighty, this game is... What a joke is this game. Like, honestly. Bit of deja vu. But last lap. Didn't really click on. And Stone Cold goes for a move on Von Zandel. I'm looking at that on the map, but it doesn't look like he's got through. It looks like he's got soft tyres on the back, but he don't. But Frostnip is going to claim first podium by the looks of it. But it's been a good race. I definitely think it's got to go to but yeah, as we watch Kraz come across the line. To win. Frostnip in second, Saki in third, Sedgman in fourth, good recovery from him. Leah Race in fifth, Fratty in sixth, Desmond in seventh after a time penalty, Hughesy in eighth, possibly fall one more place if Von Zandel can get within that second window. Von Zandel 8th, Stone Cold in 9th, Hughesy 10th, and Karat finishes in 11th, and Jay Skills a lap down at the end. But yeah, I think that driver of the day goes to Karaz. But there it is, Spain. But see what round 4 can bring us at Baku next week. But we got NPC here at Spain on Thursday, and then Sunday, if I can stream it, the 100% race at Abu Dhabi coming up. So please come back and enjoy that racing if you're not racing. I know some of you will be doing it, but yeah, that's a great race. Well done to our top 3. Look forward to the NPC that I'll be hopefully trying to see if it works with RNG Warrior again. But if not, I might not stream it, and it might just be his part of the stream, and I'll be there just to let him know if I see anything else. But then I will be streaming the 100% on Sunday at the earlier because of the United States Grand Prix. So I think we will be yeah, Chris, I hope for the same as well. I hope that we have it'll be like what I think think we're starting at 5, just earlier, because of the United States Grand Prix. People want to go and watch that race. I won't be. I'll be sit here on my Xbox. But cheers, guys. Come on, get me to that 20 followers, please. I beg. No, I'm joking. Don't have to. Just pissing about. But yeah, cheers, and I will catch you all in the next one.